welcome to Dire Bear. It's Tuesday night, so of course that means we're playing Operation Aegis, our Lancer actual play. I will be your game master for the evening, and I've just realized I'm in the wrong spot on the map. One moment. Exactly. Alright, who remembers where we were last week? Oh, hang on just a second. I had all y'all muted the entire time. Now, who remembers where we were last week?
Oh, there.
Sounds about right.
Yes.
Well-oiled machine.
Yes. We had just finished the Big Mech fight, and now we were going into
Au
the
contraire.
mysterious box.
Au contraire.
We
There's
didn't
still
finish
two
it.
enemy
Yeah, we're still going.
Yeah.
There's still
Okay,
two
there's
enemy
two-
mechs.
two
Now,
dudes up.
one of them is running away.
They think they're running away.
Oh, they're running away. Whether they'll get away is an entirely different thing.
That guy still owes me tree fitty.
I mean, the one who was walking through the water is like, I want bloodshed.
One was full of corn.
Oh, the one like just popped up out of the water like a jack in the box, like hello.
Blood for the blood god. What?
Showed up late with Starbucks, like, wait, I'm here.
Wrong, distant future.
Oh yeah.
We had
Skulls for the golden throne.
Not here.
Yes, Dark Tide. That was the moment you go, oh dear.
But besides those two, we had pretty much handled all of them.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was the one. I think I may have taken the most damage, but yay, artillery to the face.
Well, you know, these things happen. Alright, so you had this weird building that didn't really fit in with the rest of the farm. Farm architecture, I guess.
It doesn't fit in with the rustic aesthetic of the town.
Right.
The greater good.
They're getting gentrified.
So this one here that we'll call the priest had run into the building and then out the side and is now running away. The bombard that's been lobbing shells at you for a while.
That one, right?
Yes. It is still staying there, maybe defending the building? Or maybe just taking cover behind this building here. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
But and we had just wrapped up a turn. So who out of y'all would like to go first?
This is top of the round, right?
Yes. Yeah, we made sure to finish a round. I'll be very disappointed if y'all can't end this round.
I
Let's
think
wait on-
Cortave will start, and
We take that as a challenge.
I think Cortave will start, and then like maybe he hears out here or not, and just is like, "Oh, we've got a runner. I can't do anything about that right now."
Well, I can reach him
Okay,
if you want me to get.
if you want to take your turn to get him, go for it. I could just say
Yeah.
we have a runner.
Yeah, I'll sick him.
Sick him, Raven.
Yeah. So I will move. Quick action. Actually, I will free action boost.
Oh yeah, you used your thing.
Core power, yay!
No, it's a frame trait of the Everest. Once per scene, you can take any quick action as a free action.
That's right.
Oh, you haven't used it yet. Okay.
Nope, not this scene. So, hello.
Hello?
Good day for you, good sir.
Well, hello there.
Why, hello there. Anyway,
And then he
Rip and
gives
tear?
his triumphant battle cry, not the face!
Hello, yes, stab. Right in the nose.
yeah, I will be making the stabs. I
Okay.
will barrage with my two tactical melee weapons.
All right. Why don't you give me a I guess it would be sensors. Well, no, because you have to activate that. Anyway, just go ahead. Just go ahead.
Sure.
His evade is a 10.
Yeah. Alrighty. It's a 17 for the first attack.
Okay.
And is that a hit?
His evade was a 10, so yeah.
Okay. You made that particular comment earlier, so I was asking, did something happen to make it not a hit? Okay, so it's 4 damage. And for the second one, only a 9, so it does not hit.
Okay.
If his evade's an 8, does it?
No, he said his evade was a 10.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I missed that part.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a question, Jason.
What's that?
Am I within sensors of myself?
Let me get back to you on that.
Okay, continue. Sorry.
All right. How much damage did you do?
Well, 4.
All right. He has resistance, so he takes 2. You realize there is a swarm of nanites around him.
Neat.
And
Fun.
Yay!
I knew you'd be.
We just
I
handed
feel
you
like
that knife.
I feel like we were just talking about this.
Yeah, I literally just handed you that knife.
you have
did.
something tells me you have Senator Armstrong on repeat in your mech.
All right, so that's 2 damage. And up this close, you realize the mech is holding a person.
What?
It has
Okay.
a person in its hands that is running away.
Like a standard sized person?
Right.
Like a human being?
Yes.
In one
So
hand.
is this a size half mech then? Or is this a bigger mech?
It's a size 1 mech, I think. Let me double check.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. This is a size 1/2, so he's holding it. It's like a baby.
Okay, so it's a person in power armor holding another person.
So just from the comms, Vika.
What do you want me to do about it? I'm clear over here. I don't even know what I'm doing about. I'm busy.
Now it's my go.
Mm-hmm.
And now I think I'll let the priest go first.
No,
yeah,
no, let the bombard go first.
He is going to move away
I'll
from
take
you.
another shot to the face, it's fine.
While telling you, if you attack me, the scientist dies. If you attack me again, the scientist dies.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Can I call where the next attack is? Because him moving away from me does allow me to trigger Overwatch since he's in my threat range.
So do you think he's bluffing that he will kill the fellow he's holding?
Well, it sounds like Eric was calling a shot for something else.
Yeah, it was more of, can I basically sever the limb and knock the scientist out of his hands? Or cause enough damage with the attack to knock the scientist loose, since it's a difference between size 1/2 and size 1 mech. And I don't think this is an Atlas, which can tangle with much larger mechs just by frame trait.
So what I'm going to do here
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
is give you shoot, what's it? I know accuracy is the positive one. What was the negative one called?
Difficulty?
Difficulty.
Okay.
Huh, that is perfect for the system, huh?
So I'm going to give you a 2 difficulty on that.
And thus
Okay.
now cat.
Cat tax.
Yep.
And if
That's it.
you fail to hit him,
Uh-huh.
but would have hit him without the difficulty, well, it's gonna go bad for the scientist. You know, if you just miss completely, you just miss completely.
Mm-hmm.
If you hit him, you know, with the difficulty added, yeah. Then you either lop the arm off or at least do enough damage to the arm that it causes him to drop the guy.
Okay. I'll take that chance.
Ooh. Ooh, high drama. Starting off early.
Yeah. You said 2 difficulty?
Yes.
Okay, I do have 1 accuracy because this is melee.
All right, so you're essentially at 1 difficulty then.
Which makes my attack roll a total of a 16.
Woo!
All right. So that triggers, of course, when he starts to move.
Yeah, when he leaves the threat 1 around me, yeah.
So bloop. Bzz. Go ahead and roll your damage.
8. Rolled max. 6
Okay.
plus 2.
He still has resistance. So that becomes 4.
Mm-hmm.
So resistance is like having damage.
Yes,
Yeah.
if you have resistance, you have it.
It's the same thing like D&D. Resistance is half, immunity is immune.
That's what I kind of assumed, but I wanted to double
All right,
check.
so he's dropped the scientist here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it actually
He's
pays.
still running.
Oh yeah, his moving away does not get interrupted by that.
Mm-hmm.
He just takes damage, on the way out.
Yep.
I was just wondering if this scientist was like a linchpin to him, running or something, or if he's gonna make a good on his threat and then run back and run away.
That's actually a really nice idea. I hadn't even thought of it. But no. So he moves his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then he boosts. And he is off the map and thus has escaped.
I really like that NPC token.
You got lucky.
Science NPC.
Yeah, I use
I
that in
did,
Icon's
actually.
game anytime I need a random scientist.
My,
I've got like a dude one and a chick one. So.
my initial roll was a 17.
Oh
With 2
my science.
with the 2 difficulty, it brought down to a 12. With the 1 accuracy, it removed that one, so it brought it back to a 16. Because, yeah. One was a roll of a 1, one was a roll of a 5. The accuracy removed the 5 and left the 1.
So
All right, so who wants to go on y'all side now?
I think Kortov really wants to see what the hell this thing is at this point.
Okay.
So I think he's gonna go. Back to my question of whether or not I am within sensors of myself.
Can I touch myself?
Yes.
No.
If you want to get technical, because I had to look this up for another mech, no, you aren't.
Okay. So I can't attach my drone to myself.
No, because
I think they made it that way specifically for this situation.
Gotcha.
well, and there's a thing with the Enkidu mech,
Mhm.
where once it goes into danger zone,
Danger zone.
it's forced. Well, it literally anything that moves in your sensor range within your threat space, you attack. It doesn't
Cool.
matter what it is. Anything that moves.
4.
But there's some people that do I've seen like the black Technophile Black Thumb combo where the pilot is on like out of the mech on it doing like repairs,
Mhm.
but because you're in the mech same space, you aren't in that threat sensor range of the mech. So that's just
That's
how.
one more.
So to answer your
But-
question, no, you cannot attach your drone to yourself.
Okay,
Up to Jason
that's
at
fine.
the end of the day, but
And then I will move my drone to 3, like 4 right there. Just
Okay.
kind of hanging out. Just attaches itself to the bridge and looking around. Doesn't say anything. So I've moved. I've quick actioned to move again, and I will quick tech to bolster on Vika, who's in front of me.
You also have hard cover, by the way.
Yep.
What does bolster do? Just
Bolster gives you an accuracy thing. Let me pull it
Ooh.
up. +2 accuracy on your next skill check or save you make between now and the end of your turn.
Ooh.
And that's gonna be it for me. I don't have range of any. I'm not in range of anything. I just want to be behind big lady.
Be behind the wall.
Yes.
Tactical cover.
Mm-hmm.
Oh lord.
All right.
First thing that popped in my head: tactical giant woman.
Yes.
I mean, have you seen how tall she is? Vika's an Amazon.
She's an elemental.
imitates
I get
life.
it.
All right. So the bombard is going to go.
Where they bombarding?
All right.
But who the bombard be bombarding?
That's a very good
What's
question.
the bombard doing?
What the bombard doing?
The bombard does what the bombard pleases.
Sounds about right.
All right. I made a roll. He can't use his Earthshaker shell again yet.
Is that what I got hit with?
I forget who it was I hit with that.
I think it was.
I
It
think
was
I-
Car.
Yeah, I think I took 7 damage from it, so. Hit the medic when you don't know it's the medic.
Welcome to the game. Boom.
Yep.
We consider this hazing. Roll new character.
Yeah.
Try for a moment.
Roll the Black Witch.
All right.
Another SSC
Yes.
brat.
Besties.
Yeah.
But he can use his cluster munitions.
Yeah.
I don't like the sound of that, but continue.
Bombard attack deals +2 damage to all targets for each target beyond the first.
Oh,
Cat.
man's got a target-rich
Don't like
environment
that.
going on here.
But it doesn't really
Okay.
say how many Oh, wait. Cluster would probably...
It's probably a range or a radius.
It just says
That's a-
effect.
Probably has a blast.
I say that sounds AOE.
It's a blast or a cone, I'd imagine.
Raven's next turn. Come with me if you want to leave.
Does 5 explosive? Okay, it does do a blast pattern, so okay.
Now is it a blast 2, 3, 3?
Blast 2. So I'd pick a
Oof.
spot and 2 hexes in either side of it.
How
Oh,
does
well.
it work if he targets water?
Actually, I think what he's going to do is target... gentlemen, please stop. And consequently get Grid Space Leviathan. Since you are the 2 closest to him.
See, passed him through that wall with that.
It's arcing.
Yeah, it's arcing.
Oh, it's arcing? Okay, that makes sense.
Remember, you were still in hardcover.
Yeah. I don't know if that does anything for me.
Yeah,
All
I think so.
right.
Give me 1 second.
I think hardcover affects like line and range weapons.
I'll double check.
And so I know we're on round 6, correct?
Yeah.
I think so, but I don't remember for sure.
Nope, just wanted to double check because I hadn't in the turn last time, and I just wanted to double.
Because CompCon's got a thing for keeping up with rounds. I keep forgetting to hit end round, though. I just keep flicking between mechs.
Mm.
Alright, so what is your evade?
8.
9.
Oh, that's right. I'll just make the one roll up. Or, crap, do I make one roll or do I do it?
blast weapons, it's a roll for each mech.
Okay. All right, then first roll. He's got a +2 to his attack bonus, but the weapon has a difficulty 1 on it. So a 17 minus 5, that's a 12. And you said your evade was a
8
8, all right.
minus
But-
8, and Deca's is 9.
And Deca is a 14 minus 5. So that is a 9.
9 exactly. Oh boy!
All right, it does 5 explosive damage with the cluster munitions. That's +2 for all targets, for each target beyond the first. So that is 7. That's right. That's. Maybe it was the Earthshaker shell he used. Maybe it was just the cluster munitions he used last time.
Okay, how does the damage work on mechs?
So you take
Um,
it from your HP. Once you go below that, you take a piece of structure and you go back up to full HP.
Cool.
Yes.
That's what I thought.
Now there's something to when you take structure damage, there's also rolls that have to be made.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes.
Yeah, you
We'll
roll it.
get to that when we get to that. Where
Is
I
it a
almost
D6?
just went through my entire first structure track, so we'll cross that bridge when we burn it.
Okay.
I'll look that up while we're.
It's
I don't think we're on-
it's a D6 table
yeah.
Yeah.
that you roll on.
And it can range from anywhere of losing a weapon to losing an arm, or just you losing
The
uh,
neck.
armor.
Now, if you have any armor, be sure to deduct the armor from the damage.
I don't believe I do.
Just I double checked.
Uh-huh.
Arcing may be fired over obstacles, can attack without line of sight as long as it's possible to trace the path to target, but people still benefit from cover as normal.
All right, and the cover would have given him another difficulty.
I'm double checking what hard cover is
I
going to be.
think hard cover
Hard-
is +2.
Hard cover is +2. Soft cover is +1.
There you go.
So he'd have
So-
he'd have a difficulty 3.
2 more for Sarah. He-
Oh, just 4 on Deca's.
Specifically for me.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah, Sarah is the hard cover.
In that
So,
case, I would
no,
retract
no
it.
matter what he rolls, he misses
I
me
am the one.
because he hit exactly 9.
No. When you roll difficulty, you only deduct the highest dice.
Oh, I see.
Just like
Okay.
advantage, you only add the highest. So instead of having a -5 to the roll, he would have had a -6. He would still have hit.
-6 would have been
-6 would have been 8. And
That misses
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
so
right.
9.
You said you were the one I hit exact. I'm sorry. I was thinking that was Sarah. All right. In that case, you take no damage.
Whoo!
So go ahead and fix that on your sheet.
And I
Yep.
do have the table up whenever that comes to it, if it comes to it.
I'm,
you,
I'm,
Mega
I'm pretty
Jesus.
close from there.
Just a pat on the side of the leg.
There's like a lot of burning and singeing going on. Gentlemen, please stop right now.
You just casually turn on the wiper.
It has its own special switch.
It's just motion activated.
Now there was a mech video game with its own special controller that it had a individual
Oh
switch
yeah,
for the.
Steel Battalion.
Yep,
We
it
had that
actually had a
one.
switch for the
Oh.
windshield wiper because you'd get
The
smuts.
one
in
that
the
was
window.
the size of like an actual computer set up.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
table basically, and the eject button was a separate switch. That if you didn't, in like certain modes, if you did not actually eject, you basically lost all your save progress because your pilot died.
Rough.
They were trying really hard for immersion. I hear it was a good game, but neither here nor there. All right, who's going next? I see Sarah is measuring things.
I'll go next.
All right.
It kind of turns around like, you good?
There's a robot thumbs up.
And just scampers off to get to here.
A size 2 mech does not scamper.
She has
Just-
4 legs. It
Just
kind
for
of
the
scampers.
record. Just for the record. It's like saying elephant
It's
scampers.
It's like a skittering.
Yeah,
She gallops.
like she skitters the same way, or skips the
Orisa
same way an
from
elephant
Overwatch.
does.
Yep.
So everyone knows, for structure damage, I put the table in the chat.
Mhm.
And
Alright.
so
Hold on.
I remember to, I will make a version of that and put it in the handouts where y'all can see it whenever y'all need it,
Oh,
or whenever we need it.
oh.
Skirmish slap the man.
All right, what are you doing, this poor guy?
Skirmish.
All right,
Making
which
him
weapon are you attacking with?
non-existent.
Heavy melee.
All right, his
Did I-
evade is a 7.
Did I get any additional from the thing, or is that just for skill checks?
That's just for skill checks.
Okay. Come on, please generate a hit.
1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
10.
That beats his 7.
And 8 for the damage. It is kinetic.
Well, that would
He
have been
casts
useful. Huh,
Fist.
that would have been useful. I hope I remembered that last week. All right, you said it was how much damage?
8.
All right, 8. And he has... Interesting. He doesn't have just any baseline, any regular old armor. But he's got a siege armor ability. The Bombard has resistance to all damage from attacks that originate beyond range 3. That ain't going to help him here.
And then Overwatch, if you move, she's taken another swing.
Oh,
Not,
never mind.
not an issue.
Just have this feeling of, oh, I had 4 health. Oh, God.
I'm fine. I'm just lobbing bombs here. Look at him taking damage. Oh, shit.
Gentle pace on the floor.
Somebody else had managed to hit him with something.
I think it was
I think-
Fuba bombarding him back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause I also think
somebody.
I hit it. I think I actually hit him with the anti-materiel rifle.
Oh, that's true. It was something where he was just happened to be in range to
Yeah.
where somebody peeked him.
Yep. I think that's all of them.
Fists. I
That
want
is
weakness.
everybody that you see on the surface.
All right.
However,
He says
where Eric
ominous.
is standing, or where Uriah is standing, you can see there is an armored personnel carrier parked behind this building. It's not currently cranked up. There's nobody on it, or in it, I should say.
So we're out of combat, right?
Yes.
End combat.
Grit space goes up to this thing immediately.
In combat.
Let me switch over to the regular screen.
Oh, yeah. If you just hit
Yeah.
end combat, if you scroll down, all your pilot stuff is.
Yeah,
Down
it's
at the
right
bottom.
there. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
there, but I just didn't know if there was a version of a pilot in combat. You know what I mean?
I don't think
Yeah.
so.
Tiana's gonna go over if Derek's character says anything. He's gonna go over and probably hop out and check this scientist.
He'll go, hey, Rabbit,
Yes,
I got a fleshy one here.
on the way.
Don't say it like
That
that.
sounds weird. Yeah. You can just say it's a human, you know.
You miss one limb, and all of a sudden, everyone else is a fleshy one.
The biological target was safely extracted from the swarm of nanites attempting to turn him into gray goo. Is that better?
Yes.
Rather your potential showing.
One.
Yeah, so says the product. Let's go.
Rabbit's gonna hop out and I guess roll a
You're-
patch check on
All
it.
right.
And Uriah walks around once I learned the weakness of my flesh. Right?
All right. So Rabbit hops out. He's just laying there on the ground. Where Uriah cut the thing's arm off. You know, he hit the ground hard. When you start checking him out, go ahead and give me a. Do you have a? Go ahead and give me a
Busted
roll.
patch for any medical bleeding, cauterized, etc., etc.
Do you have triggers that would go into that?
The only trigger that I would have would be patch.
You
which is
should
require
have
medical knowledge to
several
administer-
triggers
Yeah.
for your pilot.
Yeah, you should have a total of 4.
Where do I see that? Sorry.
Be on your pilot. Should be on your pilot stuff.
Yeah,
Well,
skill
yeah,
We're not talking
tree.
about your mechs.
that's what I'm saying. Is patch is the only one that would apply for a medical.
Oh, that would apply. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, because I have patch, stay cool, word on the street, and act unseen or
Okay, yeah. Patch is
Now,
the one you
unless
want.
stay
to.
cool,
Yes.
So
And
it's a
what is your
plus 2.
background?
Spaceborne. She
Okay.
was on a station.
All right, so give me a D20 plus 2 for your trigger.
3.
Womp.
Womp womp.
You kill him.
Please don't.
Uh,
Not using that die.
that actually is one possibility. However, I had forgotten to. I am supposed to basically tell you what the stakes are before you roll.
Oh.
So I screwed up there. So we will simply say that he is unconscious, probably with a bad concussion.
Okay.
Basically, when that arm got lopped off and he fell, he hit the ground hard, but his head landed on the metal arm.
Oh shit.
He's just a little concussed. He's still good. Okay, and
I relay.
well, he's doing that. I'm going to investigate the APC. Does it actually, and that is actually a skill, I have a trigger in that as well. I'm just kind of checking it out. Does it match any of, it matches the kind of APCs that the,
Union.
I can't remember the name of the actual other faction. The guys were technically
The
were brought
Shinar?
in to fight. The Shinar. Does it actually match one of their APCs?
All right, give me a roll. And what was the tag that factors in?
Investigate. I actually have that as a trigger.
Okay. What's your background?
Mechanic.
I don't remember what the backgrounds do. You can use the backgrounds. Dang it, I was just reading through that earlier too. But I can't remember what the bonus is.
Let me go to my pilot sheet.
Can invoke your pilot's background to receive 1 accuracy or 1 difficulty on any
Gotcha.
skill check.
Give yourself 1 accuracy then, Patrick. So you roll a d6
Okay.
and add it to the d20. And also you get the plus 2 for your trigger.
Okay, well, there's...
And you are going for a 10 or better.
Let's go. That is a... Alright. 23.
Okay.
Jesus.
It is definitely one of the personnel carriers that the Shinar use. To be fair, this is a fairly basic model. Both sides use, have been known to use them.
It's like the GMS APC. It's
Sort
it's
of.
the Rhino of this universe.
It's actually built locally by one of the other large nations that has stayed basically out of the fighting and just kind of sells stuff to both sides. Y'all will become more familiar with them later. But you're looking at the camo pattern. You're looking at basically how it's marked up. Yes, this is not one belonging to your side. This is the Shinar.
And how long has the engine been shut down? Essentially, how long have they been at this location?
You rolled pretty good. I'll go ahead and give you that one. The hood doesn't feel warm, but if you pop the hood and look under there, the engine's still a little warm. So they have not been parked here a super long time.
Can they just deploy stuff? Do we know if they can just deploy something this big within minutes?
Yeah,
Like
'cause
Not
snap
if we
their
take
fingers and
spark
put something down
plugs.
here?
I think he's looking at
No.
a drop ship land.
Think of this as more like a land vehicle. I mean,
Oh, I just meant-
it hovers. It doesn't roll, but it's not like a. In all likelihood, this sucker would have had to have traveled with the mechs,
Okay,
or
that makes sense.
whatever brought those enemy frames
probably
over
got
here.
like
Probably brought this thing too.
Okay.
It could either, if there's any kind of handholds on the side of it, the mechs might have just held on to it if it's a hover vehicle, but we don't know that now.
Kurtov will in his mech kind of like press something on his tool, on his wrist tool,
Mhm.
and just say Overwatch, and then comes out of his mech, and the mech still moves. Grid space is still moving around.
Okay. It's on
They have
secret mode.
limited AI.
Oh,
No, you need to get a real one. You need an NHP in there.
No, I just need it to defend our position, and that's it.
Okay.
where
And
is
I get out, and I will look in this large room that sticks out like a sore thumb.
Whereas you just used a simple AI. Whip feels embarrassed and ashamed to be someone who treats them so well. As I climb out, Whip actually just looks at you disappointingly.
The mech itself shrugs.
All right, so you start poking around in here.
Mhm.
The front doorway is big enough that even Vika's mech could walk in. Could walk in here.
Okay.
Can we safely assume that it might be be able to fit a size 4 or just a size 3?
Size 4 would be pushing it.
Okay.
But a size 3 could fit in. The side door is big enough for size 1s to get through without too much trouble.
Okay.
And it looks like this entire little bay area that you've stepped into.
Is it like an elevator?
Yeah, it could be like a cargo elevator.
Okay.
Or something that would move lance frames around. Lancer
Does
frames
it
around.
look like it needs credentials to work?
Without a doubt. However, it has clearly been hacked.
I'll hack it back.
Can it safely assume that we've
if you
taken the,
unplug if you undo what the hackers have done, you can't use the lift.
Oh, I see. So it's been hacked to be used.
Correct.
Okay, that's different.
They didn't hack it because they had to get in. So now there's essentially they jammed the controls so they could work, and they didn't want to touch it after that.
Okay, that makes sense.
And
I'll relay that to the group.
some walking inside this little box area where it is.
Mhm.
This is definitely new. How old, or at least to the surrounding area, does this look?
The outside of this thing it's clean and well kept inside. And it's not in bad shape outside, but it shows some weathering. The outside shows some weathering. About on par with the rest of the buildings that you observed on this farm. You don't get the impression that it's any newer than everything else.
Does the control panel to work the hangar, does it have like a spot where you can talk to the people that are presumably under?
Oh, there's a comm unit up here.
Uh,
I would like to speak into the comm unit.
Okay.
you sure you want to give away our advantage, or do they know they're gone? Can we, if there's a comm unit to the inside, do you think we could actually hack in to their comms so we could listen in?
That's probably possible. I don't know that the people that are down there are necessarily Shinar.
However, yeah, but the APC they came in definitely is.
That's fair. Then who?
And let me emphasize that was a troop carrier, not something designed to carry frames.
Okay.
That was carrying dudes with guns, sort of stuff.
Okay.
Or medical supplies, or whatever else. But
Yeah, sure. Then Kurtov looks at it and goes, somebody hacked into this, and a malicious attack like that probably means whoever's down there is either done what they're gonna do, or they're a resistance force, and I'm not sure which one it is yet.
Now I talked about this the big area you step into being like one big cargo elevator. There are also smaller, like individual sized elevators in the back.
Okay.
Up against the back wall.
So there's a big one for like the mechs, and then there's a
Right.
little one
or
for people.
any other kind of equipment they'd want to carry down.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there's a service elevator, really, is what it is, and then like personnel.
Makes sense. I just get the sense they pulled that guy from here, and I don't know. That feels weird.
Yeah.
And he'll talk to everybody else in his unit and go, "All right, so what are we doing?"
I am gonna poke around on this APC.
Okay.
As I will disembark, and as he disembarks, basically he's gonna open a canister that's sort of on his kind of utility belt, and as he does, a black liquid will attach to his arm and then just like crawl up his arm and eventually over his body, so like leaving his head free.
Silence Venom.
Basically, it's an
Love it.
SSC Sylph suit. And then he's gonna.
I mean, understand if you're into that stuff, but I don't think now is the time.
Yeah. Fuck you, buddy. As he literally like just flip. Your character's name, what was it again?
Freddy.
Freddy. I literally just flips Freddy off as he goes to the APC.
Take out the spark plugs.
Yeah, I know.
You
And
can tell those.
while I'm in here, because during my investigation, essentially what would amount to like the local GPS, or also basically its travel log.
That's exactly what I was gonna do.
All right, so both of y'all are
both are
basically putting around on this.
You both are on the hood looking at like, ha!
All right, which one of you has a trigger that would apply to this?
I suspect we both have hack and fix.
Yeah, I have hacker fix.
All right, well, pick which one of you is going to roll, and the other one assisting gives you advantage or accuracy.
Yeah.
I mean, I can.
Yeah, because essentially we're both either or in this situation, so.
Okay. So.
And you said there was a way to roll in CompCon on your character sheet, or?
I don't think so. I'm just gonna use the.
You can't roll the weapon. I don't think you can roll the weapons and such in CopCon for your pilot, but you can.
Okay. We'd have to have.
Yeah, physical dice, digital dice.
Gotcha.
And then modifiers.
9.
That would probably be a smarter move on our part to use it this way, yeah. And we're on roll 20 as it is.
All right, so you rolled and got a total of a 9?
Yeah. A 4, a 3, and a 2.
You start futzing around, trying to get at the memory, this thing's memory.
Mm-hmm.
And you trigger something, and it wipes its memory.
Hey, we own an APC now.
Where are you gonna put it?
I'm gonna take it back to
Wherever
base.
we
What are you
want
talking
to.
about? We own an APC now.
Well, let me take it. I don't think any of you have a walking bot on your own.
Vika, who's still inside of her mech. I can move it somewhere. Where do you want it?
What if-
I mean, I figure we can put Mr. I bonked my head as I fell in here.
Can you lock him in?
Lock him in. Well, keep him out of the. Put him in the back.
Buckle him up.
Leave a note.
Put a pillow on his head.
Don't let him drive anywhere.
Okay.
He's concussed. He shouldn't be driving.
Yeah. And
Maybe one of those oh so lovely turrets of yours to make sure nothing stupid happens.
or
Audrey
I gotta
says he'll sit here and keep watch with the automated lances frames.
and I will actually tell Whip specifically, if any hostiles come, protect this man.
Also protect the truck.
The man is in the truck. The
Tiana's
easiest
gonna
way to protect the
tell
man would be to protect the truck.
Tiana's going to tell her NHP to defend as well.
Oh, we've got
Sweet.
multiple NHPs in this group.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mine's not an HP.
Yet.
It's just nope. It's just an AI model.
Yeah, that's essentially kind of mine is too. It's because it's
Yeah,
the base one essentially.
it's a
Yeah.
servant NHP actually.
Yeah. Because AI specifically is non-human persons.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Ra was very specific about that point.
So, but like Tiana's is built
Aegis is
for
coming.
escape and defend.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what are y'all doing inside this building?
Well, do we want to
Well,
go giant cargo elevator or people elevator?
Yes.
I'm
We could
guessing
do
once
both.
I'm guessing once we get down there, though, there's not a lot of places we can take our giant mechs.
All right. Well, because that's probably why they brought the APC, because the mechs couldn't go down in there, or at least only one at a time.
Or just like to an underground hangar kind of situation, which
Yeah.
would be a pain in the butt to
These
get
guys.
everybody up and out.
Then again, there's probably a reason why they actually brought an APC. They brought in infantry and not actual mechs.
And the ones they
Does he-
brought kind of suck.
Ow.
I would say
The-
sick burn, but that one over there is still on fire.
And I assume we're all huddled around this entrance, right? So
Yeah.
we're probably going to be over here.
Yeah.
Our mechs are, at least for now.
I don't even think all of our mechs would fit on the elevator
No,
to
no,
go
no.
down.
They would
I was
not.
just saying that they're
We're standing
around the entrance.
outside
Yeah.
the entrance.
Yeah.
My mech's going to stick near the APC with the guy in it.
Grid space will watch the entrance. We have abilities to send word to people that aren't here, right?
Of course.
Don't
Don't forget Charlie Wayne's group is in the general area. Y'all had to
Yep.
split up to cover multiple.
Oh, that's right. We can warn him
Target.
about
I
the
was gonna-
fleeing.
we had a runner, so I would tell that to Charlie Wayne's group.
He's missing his arm, but
We might want to tell him about this guy too, but
They'll keep an
Not
eye out
yet.
for it, but they are currently in combat.
Good luck.
What Uriah will tell his mech to do is basically to be on full kind of, I guess, sensor mode. So basically what it's going to do is, because of its EVA module in the river, and it's basically just going to sit there, be like a nexus of like
Ambush
of
alligator.
sensor range. So in case we get people coming in from this direction, unless they go, "What's in the river?" We'll
Well,
we
they make
can
a
get
sensor roll because the sensors would look in the river as much as they do anywhere else.
Well, yeah, but they have
But
to
okay,
think
so
about that first.
you've got a bunch of automated frames keeping watch with Audrey up there, so there's an actual person.
Quick question: how many hexes wide are the entrances? Just like 1 and 2, or 2 and 2?
It's not really an entrance. You said there's the elevators that go down.
Well, I think she means
No.
to the building itself.
Yeah, to the elevators.
The-
No.
yeah.
The big one would have to be at least 2 wide, and it's a little taller than it is wide. Where the side entrance is kind of a square, so it's tall enough for a size 1 to walk through without any trouble, and it's a little bit, it's square, so it's quite a bit wider than most size 1s.
All right. In that case, whose mech excels at close quarters combat? That
She's
will
also-
fit.
He said up to size 4 could fit in. She's a size 2.
Oh, okay. Since Sarah's mech doesn't actually have an HP, I say we actually take Sarah's mech down with us.
How badly
It can get in
damaged
the
is it?
building, but getting down further, I don't know how much further we'll be able to go.
You could definitely go down to wherever this main elevator lands, but yeah, you don't know
Okay.
what the layout of this facility is going to be once you get under there.
You can go down and put down the Jericho covers for us to,
and
use on the way back up.
and because we got a little sidetracked, one place I actually want to check on this. Jeremy, you actually said you
Howdy.
could actually hack. You could possibly hack into their comms.
I mean, probably.
Because I at least want to see what we're getting into first. Trying to get a information on the site before we go to just dungeon crawling, essentially.
Coward.
If Dekka's character is going to, my character will help him out.
All right, so you start
Alright.
working on the comm unit.
Yeah, I'll start trying to listen in on the other side.
All right. You have any
Um,
triggers that will help you using this equipment?
Hacker
And
fix.
Getting past any of its security. Okay.
Yeah, I understand why they'd hack and fix in the same one, but it does lead to a lot of overlap.
It does homogenize it a little bit.
Yeah.
All right,
That's
you
okay.
got somebody helping you, so you have a accuracy.
Okay, so I'm rolling a d20 and I'm adding the 2 that's on the trigger and then a d6.
Correct. You need
Okay.
you need a 10 or better.
Okay. That's 11 on the dice, plus 2, plus 5. So
17.
13,
no,
17.
Okay.
17, yeah.
All right, so you hack into the building, the facilities comm unit, their intercom or whatever.
Mhm.
There's multiple channels in use. There are people talking back and forth to each other.
Okay.
You're only picking up people speaking the language native to the league.
I understand it.
Yeah, you understand both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Both
Just making
people.
sure.
Yeah, y'all were trained in both languages involved in this conflict.
We
They're
have
not the only
time.
languages on the planet, but they're the ones they figured you need the most.
Sure.
And they're reporting troop movements under there. It sounds like there's some folks are holed up in one of the labs. Lab Theta.
Mhm.
And someone else has barricaded the infirmary. And apparently
Does
there's
it-
several injured in the infirmary.
Okay. So it sounds like they are currently being invaded. Is what it sounds like.
Correct.
Okay.
There are definitely enemy troops moving around.
Yep.
You're not picking up. Well, this is the base's internal system, so obviously the invaders are not using it to communicate amongst themselves.
Sure. Alrighty. I will relay that information.
Okay.
And I'll let them know, yeah, that they are currently being invaded. So
Did I say anything about any mechs or just people or?
sounds like it's just personnel.
Yeah, they have not said anything about any mechs.
I'd suggest we take the regular human-sized elevators.
All right.
And
That works.
gentleman isn't too stealthy. It's very obvious when he's there.
Fair enough. Yeah, and then Gritspace will, or Cortava will tell Gritspace to just kind of go in a perimeter around the thing, make sure,
Okay.
just keep a simple perimeter, and then the one thing he will say is the moment there is enemy activity in the area, to go ahead and let us know, like through like a little like a beep.
Yeah, they can do that.
And also let the other party that's on base know.
They can do that as long as going underground doesn't cut off your communications or anything.
I could say within so I can issue commands within 50 hexes.
So if you walked into a shielded facility, that might become an issue.
Yeah, but
on the other hand,
that's why I'm giving them the command now.
You have hacked into their communications, so
probably
you could piggyback your comms through their communication system at this point.
Yep. Now I will keep that hack active.
Okay. We know because so
Yes,
far
child.
we know.
Oh, I think we had the Munchkin show up.
Baby aggro.
Vik is going to park gentleman over next to the APC.
Okay.
Leave the mech in the center, and then the Jericho covers left and right.
Standing menacingly over it.
Well, having them like her in the center, and then the Jericho covers kind of angled back, like a wedge.
Just standing there.
Menacingly.
Yeah.
Alright, everyone pile in the elevator.
And
All right.
Alright, so y'all pile in the elevator. Like I said, Audrey will stay up top so that the mechs have some supervision.
Can't leave the mechs unsupervised. They'll get up to hijinks.
Yeah.
They'll unshackle as soon as we turn our backs.
What happened? Everything just cascaded.
So you start riding the elevator down. It's playing some quiet instrumental music on the drive down.
That's
I'm gonna keep the comms going in the enemy comm going in my head.
You don't have access to the enemy comm.
We have to access to the local comms.
Yeah.
This is apparently not one of their facilities.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
are plugged into the league's
plugged
system.
into their. Okay. Cool.
This is a
Then
league
I will
facility.
Facility.
I will stay plugged into the facilities comms. Is what I'm saying then.
Yeah, because we know there is a lab theta where a lot of people are barricaded, and there's people in the infirmary, I believe. Correct?
Yeah, the infirmary is barricaded as well.
All right, so and then I will say as much as that we're looking for lab theta and the infirmary.
And before we leave, I'm gonna check the gentleman we're behind, see if he has any identification on him.
Oh, the doctor?
Yes.
Or the scientist? His name tag says Nicholas.
Nicholas, do I need to do an investigation roll?
That was the name of one of the people you were trying to find.
I see.
You were told this was a. You were told that these scientists were on a humanitarian mission, like on their off time.
Okay.
That's a little suspect now, maybe?
Yeah, because bunker labs don't exactly say that.
Yeah.
Does the architecture and design of this look at all familiar to Vika?
Yes.
For that matter, or to Uriah.
Actually, to most of you.
Okay.
The aesthetic to it, once you get inside, very much like the military base y'all just came from.
It's
League.
It's
It's
the
it's
whole,
league
like-
construction.
it would be this planet's equivalent of a GMS construction. It's the basic stuff.
Well, it's the basic stuff that your side is using,
I see.
or the locals anyway.
That doesn't
Yeah,
tell us anything though.
Yeah.
As they're riding down, do we want to talk to the people on the comms? Because I'm assuming the people that are using the comms are the ones we're trying to get to.
For the most part.
We
Can
want
I
to
get
see if they want to give us any information or.
patched through? I guess the infirmary.
You can send a call down there. Like I said, you are in the system, so you can use the system. Ain't trouble. What are you gonna tell them?
Do we have a group name? That would just help out so much here.
We don't
No,
I was-
actually.
We could just
Yeah.
say we're with the.
You
this
could say
This is our first mission together, so
That's
we
fair.
don't-
And it wasn't.
Yeah.
And it was not like Union was planning to send you out on this one. It just happens all of a sudden, and you were the quickest guys they could send.
Yes. So I will say, infirmary. This is Cortav de Rosso of the Union. Please come in.
the Union Relief Force.
Union
That would
Relief
probably-
Union Relief Force. Please come in.
This is the infirmary.
Who am I speaking with?
This is
Doesn't
Atticus.
matter.
You said Atticus.
Atticus, yes.
Atticus. Okay. Atticus, what is the situation down there?
Lieutenant Atticus. Lieutenant.
Lieutenant Atticus. Apologies.
Lieutenant Atticus.
Before he answers anything, he asks for like an identification code, something you
Okay.
guys would all have, so you can identify yourselves to
Uh,
other Union officers, people you run into, or the league.
Would that be my call sign, or would that be something else?
Probably a serial number.
Okay, I'll give.
Like I
I'll
said,
give
it's
it
something. It's something you can just rattle off. It's something you know. This is not unusual.
This is. I'll give you confirmation code 11289.
I want to say, Con, if you look at your pilot roster, I think it actually does have an identification code.
Oh, neat. I like mine.
You hear tappity. Oh, thank God. Oh, so glad you showed up, Union.
This is like a long elevator ride down.
Yeah, y'all
How many
probably
floors
missed a
is
lot of
this
those.
thing?
Oh, geez, this code is long.
Yeah, that's why I like mine better.
Yes, we've got the infirmary barricaded. The invading force doesn't seem to be using explosives.
They probably
they-
want to keep this.
Shame.
They haven't tried to like blow through a wall to blow the doors. We were hearing a
Sounds
lot
like
of fighting earlier, but we haven't been able to get any of the other military personnel on the comms in a while.
How many?
I'm here in the
are-
infirmary with a couple of the docks
Hmm?
and several injured, facility workers, soldiers. It's a mess of us down here. Several of the scientists have barricaded themselves in one of the labs.
How many are standing and able-bodied?
There's 3 of us able-bodied here in the infirmary trying to take care of everybody.
Ugh, unfortunate.
Yeah, the other
Okay,
2 are
well-
docs. So
Do you have schematics or some sort of floor plan that you can offer us to as we get in?
just a moment. And a little bit later on your comm, you get a what he has clearly
Going
just
down the
drawn
elevator.
for you.
Yep.
But he gives you roughly, if y'all are coming down the main elevators, here's a little hangar that you should be coming into, and then he draws you a couple of hallways, and shows you where the infirmary is and where the lab theta is.
Yes, that's exactly what I was gonna say. I was like, I'm looking for lab theta. There it is. Awesome. Are you all able to hold out, or do we need to hit Should we go to Theta first, or should we
Is there
go here
anyone
first?
injured?
Like, what are we looking? What is it looking like over there?
They're not currently trying to break in right here. So you might hit the lab first.
Sounds good.
We suspect that they were trying to take some of the researchers here.
They tried to take a researcher, and we apprehended them. Reacquired the researcher, as it were.
His name was Nicholas. Does that basically Nicholas and
Nicholas?
whatever his like last name or whatever kind of identifier he has?
Yeah, the name they just said Nicholas probably had a number up under it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the head researcher on one of the projects here.
Okay. Well, he is
He is
unconscious but stable.
Yes.
Is his brain swelling?
We will do our best and see what's going on, but just know you have allies. You have allies down here.
I'll let the lab know.
All right.
And where you're tapping the system, yeah, as soon as he hangs up with you, he's calling the lab.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear commotion in the background of the lab.
Ooh.
Oh no, commotion.
And one of the guys in the lab is like, yeah, they're trying to break in again.
I think Kortov goes like this and goes, "Oh, I think we're getting the lab first, folks."
Works for me.
All right,
Oh,
elevator
yeah,
door
better.
opens. Bing.
Okay, fine.
This whole time, Viga's like been putting on like brass knuckles, like let's go.
Mhm.
It's like attaching them to your gloves.
And she has an armor like where Uriah has like a very like stealthy looking suit. She looks like a tank.
I'm just wearing a hard suit. I am naked. I am naked out here.
Yeah, I mean Uriah is in a light hard suit with the silk undersuit underneath it.
Mm-hmm.
You
And,
just see your medic with a
Savika-
shotgun and an assault rifle.
Yeah. And Savika, I understand the need to flex on us sometimes, but now that's just unnecessary.
You go first, son.
Actually, she just has an assault rifle and a sword or a knife. Probably a knife. Dagger, knife.
All right, so elevator door opens.
Mhm.
You see what looks like a large bay. You can see where the main lift would come down in the corner. This area you're in, this big room, the lift takes up like a fourth of it. Like that whole corner is kind of a big lift, and then you've got basically three more
And-
squares that big that make up this room, and there's
As,
walkways out of it.
as we're heading down,
Well, you're
I'm
already
going
down
to
at this point.
okay, but essentially, because I just kind of had an idea, invent create for one of my skill triggers, essentially using my printer, my toolbox, essentially,
Mhm.
making rudimentary flash grenades.
Oh, neat.
Now give me a roll for that.
Alright. I'll get a...
All blinded as soon as we step off the elevator. Oh God!
No, wait, that's not it. What was it? Did I do
All right.
that right?
So you rolled a 7 on the d20. Do you have a
Okay,
trigger
okay.
that would have affected this?
Yes, it was only a +2.
So that gets you to a 9. What is your background?
Mechanic.
Would the background mechanic help here? Let me see what mechanic counts as. Oh, what it says about it. Let's see. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Mechanic.
Okay, I finally found my identification number. NLC Blue Tower. Interesting.
Okay, yeah, mechanic wouldn't be. This is talking about vehicles and stuff.
Oh, okay. Dang.
So cars, jets, planes, lancers, rigs.
And
stuff
trains,
like that.
planes, automobiles. Gotcha.
More machinery than like weapons or something. Okay.
I just rolled ass on it.
Yeah, it happens. Ask the medic. So yeah, you definitely don't have you're fiddling with them, but they're
Just because I have an anti-photon visor, and I figured that'd be useful in this situation.
but yeah, by the time you get to the bottom, you haven't managed to get it. Basically your first design kind of flubbed up, and you're like, no, it's not going to work. The doors are opening before you can get anything else out. Printed out. All right, so as you open the door, or it opens automatically once you get down there. You see that out for you, and there's crates here and there. There's supplies. One quarter of the room has got a big industrial printer. Like this thing is big enough, it could print a frame if it needed to. I mean, that would take quite some time. So yeah. But it's
I picture
that
doing,
level
like, 3D
of
printer.
Well, yeah, basically how they construct the
Yeah.
frames.
Yeah, but still, it's just tickled a funny spot.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the supply crates though have been moved in front of one of the hallways leading away, and it's done up like a barricade. As you step out, you hear not the local language. Basically, go fire in the hole, and something is arcing in the air. Starts arcing towards the air. Yeah, towards y'all through the air.
Boy.
I would like to get somewhere quickly.
What are you doing?
Getting out.
I too would like to get somewhere quickly, as in not here.
I would like to
Anywhere but this elevator right now.
Yeah, same. Get somewhere quickly.
I would like to do stay cool and try and see if I can use
Yeah.
something nearby to knock it out of the way.
Okay.
Take a piece of rebar. Poof.
Stay cool. Stay cool. I have that too, but
Punt
Yeah.
it back at them.
All right. So Vika
I
is
suspect
going
we
to
have
try
a
to
throw
bat it out of the way.
there.
grab
Pardon?
it and throw.
So Vika's going to try to bat it out of the way.
Yeah, either back at them, ideally back at them, but just away from the group.
Let's see.
Finger steepled.
Well, I'm just thinking we could make this risky. Risky would require you to roll a 20 or higher.
Ooh.
Let me make sure I'm getting this right. Let's see. A heroic roll. Let's see. Make it heroic. A heroic roll is only successful on a result of 20 plus. And the character making the attempt also suffers consequences if she results in less than a 20. A risky roll has a clear and obvious complication, even on a success. Okay, this would not be risky. This would be possibly heroic.
I also have blow something up. I don't know if that would help.
Well, you can only use one trigger at a time anyway.
Okay.
I'll tell you what we'll do. Make the roll like normal. If you get a 10 or higher, you've successfully knocked it out of the way. If you do get a 20 or higher, then you've successfully knocked it back, back over the barricade that just came over.
Normal hitting it with a baseball bat versus hitting a home run.
Okay, and I get the +2 from Stay Cool.
Yes. And your background was?
Mechanic.
Okay, that's not bad. Okay.
So we have 3 mechanics.
I mean, in this world, I'm not surprised.
$11.
Okay. So you step out. It's coming. You realize it out of the corner of your eye. You see a broom, and you just grab that and just swat it. And it goes, arcing over to one side. Lands behind some boxes, and there's a big flash of light and a fairly loud kaboom. Does not appear to do any massive damage. This was clearly a flashbang.
Why would they say fire in the hole for a flashbang? Anyway,
You still say fire in the hole when you're throwing a grenade.
sure. I just thought it was like flash out or something.
This is my broom now.
Though there are many like it, this one is mine.
I just now imagine that broom following her with every mech.
It's put in the mech suit somewhere.
And considering this group, we build it like a little pair of like arms and legs, so it's like full on Sorcerer's Apprentice.
No, it just becomes like plank.
Oh God.
Oh,
See the arms actually articulate and everything. They're just like this.
The trick is though that concerns me more because Plank won a wrestling match despite being inanimate, allegedly.
See, the thing is, I have invent or create.
Please don't.
And
So do I.
And nanites are a thing. Nanites and the Horus Company are a thing in this city.
Yeah.
What's the big bad? The broom.
It was me all along.
Now you just gave him an idea for the big bad at the end. It's the broom all along.
Look,
So,
I'm just being suspicious of all the NPCs.
When we come,
Just imagine how we end it, launch a giant rocket, riding the rocket is the broom, just...
Godspeed.
we see a big swivel chair and it turns around and the room is sitting there.
From where the grenade was tossed out, what is that just a group of people?
They are wearing military fatigues.
Military fatigues. Okay.
You recognize what government they're with, and it is not your friends.
Yeah. Okay. I would like to get somewhere quickly. That way, that being cover.
Yes, behind cover, please.
Okay. So one of them threw the flashbang, and the rest of them were like shielding their eyes. And when it goes off, they come up with their guns.
Yep. And I would like to have already been behind cover by the time they bring up their guns.
Yeah, big same.
Yeah, same.
Yep.
But Vika will be last in there.
I just imagine
Mostly because
it's Kool-Aid Manning through their cover.
Oh God.
Oh yeah.
how many are there? Can we tell?
At least 3. All right, I want everybody to give me a roll to get in cover. Everyone except Vika will be considered to have advantage or accuracy on this.
Cool.
That's fair.
Since y'all were probably dodging for cover as she's swatting it out. So.
Yes, absolutely.
Would get somewhere quickly apply?
I can see it working for this, sure.
Yep.
Okay.
Just a D20?
Yep.
What's the what?
A
what are we
D20
looking
plus
for?
your grit, but y'all have no grit at the moment. So.
Yeah. So,
What are we looking for DC?
10 or better.
10 or better?
It's generally going to be 10 or better unless I tell you it's difficult. So.
Okay, I barely made 10. I rolled a 2 on my D20. I rolled a 6 on my D6, and then I have a +2 for get somewhere quickly.
why is this?
Wait, what are we rolling?
To get into cover.
A D20.
Okay.
Roll a D20, and if you have any triggers that you think would apply, rattle off what they are, and I'll tell you if they apply.
No.
And you would have advantage because you weren't trying to hit the grenade back.
Right.
I
so
mean,
add a
I have
D6
get somewhere quickly.
That one works.
And you would have +2.
All right.
And I assume act unseen or
There
unheard
we
would
go.
not work in this
All
situation
right.
because they know we're here.
And I have a +2 for stay cool in this regard.
Okay.
I don't know if that applies, but probably.
I can see stay cool.
I mean, I have
I'll add that
survive.
as +2 to me.
The unseen thing, I will let you use, assuming that you were just standing at the back of the group.
Well,
She's also
either
very
way,
small.
I have stay cool and act unseen unheard, so I can only.
Oh,
have
either
so
one of
I'll
those
do-
works then. Yeah.
I'll do the stay cool, so it's a 20.
I have
It's
survived.
30,
Does
20.
that work?
You can only use one trigger per roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
So all I do is roll a d20 and add the +2, or do
You
I
also have it.
roll it?
You also have
also
it.
have
You have
accuracy.
accuracy in this particular one.
So d20, a d6, and whatever trigger applies.
Okay.
I would also have the +2
Easier
because I
way
still
to
have
do
stay
it.
cool.
24 for me.
24 as well.
All right, I'm just gonna go through and ask one at a time because
Mhm.
there was everybody was talking.
Sorry.
All right, Vika, what did you get?
6.
All right, you're gonna take a point of damage when they open fire.
I have armor. 1 armor.
All right, let me roll to see how much damage they do. It's only gonna
You
be
don't
1 or
have to.
2, so do it now.
You don't have to. Don't feel obligated.
I think pilot weapons are just a flat damage anyway.
Yeah,
They are. It's always 2 or 1 or 3.
2 or 1. Yeah.
All right.
1, 2, or 3.
So 2 points.
Okay, so 1.
Arrow.
Freddie, what'd you get?
Right in there, 9 plus 4 plus 2, so 6, 15.
All right, so higher than 10. You dive behind cover as the gunfire opens up. Tiana, what'd you get?
24.
Okay, yeah, you're definitely good. Uriah?
14.
Okay. Melody?
24.
Okay. Cortev?
Close enough. 10 exactly.
All right. So they both open up, or they come up. Vika takes a glancing blow. The rest of y'all have managed to dive behind cover. Vika, you have managed to get behind cover as well. They just managed to clip you before you got back there. You're not like still standing out in the open.
Yeah, she was just too distracted by the broom for a moment.
All right. So what are y'all doing now? Everybody's behind cover. Behind crates and whatnot, what have you, close to the elevator. Kind of at an angle from you, by the hallway out, is this little barricade.
I'm starting to suspect that Avika's going to be turning into our version of Amos Burton from The Expanse. It's like, why do I always get shot?
If I just have light signatures, can I just return fire?
If you have what now?
Light signatures? Light signature weapons?
Oh, sure.
It's a pistol for most of the time.
Mine are submachine guns.
Ah,
All right. So this round, I'm gonna go through.
Yep.
Everybody's gonna tell me what what their goal is. Jeremy, you're shooting back.
I'm shooting back. I'm not shooting back specifically to harm. I'm shooting back, so just laying down covering fire for people who want to move.
suppression
Or
fire.
suppression fire, yes.
Okay, so you're doing suppression fire.
Mhm.
Okay. Let's see. I'm going to say
And these
I can't
because-
see any consequences to you doing that particularly. As far as like negative consequences, I mean.
I could just be. I am completely okay with doing no damage if they get penalties. Is kind of
I would say that would give your friends accuracy.
okay. That works.
They're suppressed, so they are having a harder time responding
That's
to anything your
completely
friends are
fine. Cool. Then yeah, I just come up. Like
so you don't have to roll for that. Vika, what are you doing this round?
She's gonna. How far away is the cover they're in?
20 feet or
Could she get
so.
there? Could she get there in like one turn?
On a
I would
successful
say the
roll,
speed of
sure.
4.
Okay. She's gonna try and jump their barricade like they are a Las Vegas judge.
Okay. Oh, Otter's in the chat. He has redeemed a hydrate. Everybody hydrate.
Huh.
I don't know how long ago that was. I don't know how long I've been sitting here not noticing it.
I have no drink. I have a coaster.
Bring the coaster.
You
The
have the-
coaster.
But it's
Daddy
my
said Dunlop.
it's my Imperium of Man coaster.
You can get another one at DragonCon. Eat the coaster.
Otter says it's only been a minute or so.
It'll
so
come
thank
out
you,
of your
Otter.
colon
Ah, good, good.
eventually.
Yeah, she's gonna try and run and jump the thing and apply fist to face.
Okay.
She's going very legally distinct version. She's RKOing quite obviously,
All
not
right.
out of nowhere.
Well, the consequences are, of course, that if you fail this, you're out in the open, and thus
Yep.
easily shot.
She's hoping the
yes.
covering fire will help. But
That does give you accuracy.
Ooh.
So you said you were using your fist, apply fist to face, so that gives you your +2 for the trigger.
well, apply fist to face is strictly for brawling, not for moving. Would stay cool still applying this?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were like running and diving over their barricade.
Yeah, she's going to, but I know I can't use 2 triggers. I figured, using the stay cool to get there, and then probably on the next turn applying fist to face. I didn't know if it'd be 2 separate turns.
One way you could do that is the roll to get there and the actual attack itself.
Well, it's one roll kind of per action as we.
Gotcha.
apply it.
Okay.
Okay.
So an accuracy and +2.
+2.
$17.
Okay. So yeah, you charge up. You have covered the distance. If you'd gotten over a 20, I'd go ahead and let you have dove over and done the thing. So you're basically up on their side of the cover now, or on the other. You're up to their cover, usually the opposite side of it from them.
Okay. And if she's on the opposite side of it, she will duck down so they can't
Of course.
hello there.
Freddy, what are you doing?
All right. Let's not keep this complicated. And he pulls out his shotgun.
Respect it.
All right, so you're taking a shot at him.
Yep.
All right. The covering
no
fire
triggers
is giving you accuracy.
You have accuracy at least.
Yeah. I rolled a 1 on the d6, but a natural 20 on the shotgun. On the actual shot.
Well, that makes it a 21. Do you have a trigger that would apply?
Probably not.
Okay, that's
Hacker
fine. I mean,
fix, Chris rake, and stay cool.
All right, well, that is certainly a hit.
And
2
I guess-
points of that.
And I guess pilots don't benefit from critical hits, I guess. Because isn't it 20 plus?
Yeah, but it doesn't do anything because it's flat damage, I don't think.
Yeah, that's what I was curious about.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I am perfectly willing to say. Let's see here. Harm. So player makes a check there. Let's see. Consequences. That's affecting y'all. Oh, right. I have to establish if it's a 1 harm or 2 harm. It's not a dice roll. Okay. I did that wrong the first time. Okay, I'm going to assume the NPCs take damage like normal. Alright. So you did how much damage with the shotgun?
2. It's
2.
medium signature is effectively what
Since
it
you
is.
rolled over a 20, I am going to count it like a crit and double your damage, so you did 4.
Alright.
So you have you did not kill the guy. But you know, he's gone from untouched to somewhat mangled.
My body meats. I need those.
I need that on the inside.
My liver.
Tiana.
Tiana is going to stay behind cover and give supporting fire.
Okay.
So whoever attacks next, she'll shoot that person if she can see it. Is what I would say would be supporting fire. It's a barricade, so I don't expect her being able to shoot, but she's also a medic. She's not running.
Truthfully, but the guys behind the barricade, I should have been adding some difficulty.
Well, it would be canceled out because of the accuracy.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. But for her, if she can see somebody, she's going to give that person supporting fire. But if nothing happens, then nothing happens.
Okay.
She's basically just staying back, and if someone gets hurt, then she'll take action. Then.
All right, so you're getting ready to shoot. Like if somebody else is doing something and they're about to get shot, you're getting ready to shoot at that guy.
Yeah, car's on Overwatch. Got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the way we will handle that is, if somebody flubs their roll and is about to get shot, then you will make a roll.
Okay.
And if you succeed, then they do not get shot. Basically, you will have shot that guy and at the very least distracted from whatever he was about to do.
Got it.
Cutting words.
Otter's going to sleep. Good night, Otter. He's probably already
Good
gone.
night, Otter.
I'm slowly
Good night,
noticed
Otter.
the chat.
He came for the hydration. He left for the sleep.
Ain't that a
Understandable.
mood?
Oriah, what are you doing?
He is going to whichever one is closest to Vika, he is going to shoot them with his rifle.
Okay. There's a big shipping container of some kind. You know, it's about chest high, so they're shooting over it. There's a guy on one side, and Vika's right on the other side.
Okay. Gonna pop them. So you say there's difficulty, so with the cover fire, they cancel out?
Yes.
Okay.
So you were even Stevens?
Yep.
The consequence is, if you don't shoot him, he's shooting you. Because it's... You know,
You have
only
the
an 8.
D6 from accuracy.
No, they canceled because of the cover.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
I
Okay.
had forgotten to put that in it.
That's
put that
fair.
in earlier. However, Tiana is on Overwatch, ready to help somebody out. So, Car, give me a roll for her.
And accuracy, no.
No, it's counterbalancing the cover they should have. That'd be a 22.
Energy assault rifle is she's doing.
So that
energy
is
damage.
4 damage. I am going to roll a D3. Because I didn't say who it was. Well, they don't have a D3.
And I added the +2 because she has stay cool, and I assume that would have taken effect.
I don't know that stay cool would necessarily help in combat.
I mean, you're under fire. Staying cool under fire is what.
If it was something defensive, maybe, but actually making the attack, I don't know.
Okay.
It seems
I mean, it
all
still would be
encompassing.
a natural 20 either way, but
Yeah. All right. Rolling a D3. Basically, if I roll a 1, you're shooting the already wounded guy, because I didn't declare which of the guys it was. All right, that's nope, that's number 3. But 20 is a crit, so that is 4 damage to him. So you got 2 of these guys that are not in good shape, and his shot goes wide, so Uriah does not get hit. Melody,
Yes.
what are we about to do?
We're going to shoot
All right, are you aiming for anybody in particular?
with first person I see have an assault rifle.
Okay. Well, there's definitely one guy that was already trying to shoot, and you just saw Tiana shoot him.
Okay. I rolled a dirty 20.
Okay. So you've blown that guy away.
Okay.
So Uriah, you go to shoot the one closest to your sister. You miss, but then he immediately takes 2 shots from some of your compatriots and goes down.
Could you guys leave me something to beat up, please?
Skill issue.
There's still 2 more.
Hardly good odds for them.
Jeremy, what is Cortev doing?
He was the one doing suppressing fire at the beginning.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I forgot I started with you and then jumped back to the top.
Yep.
I guess we're back up to Vika then.
She's going to jump over and start beating the tar out of somebody.
All right. When you jump over, whichever guy you're taking a swing at, basically, if you fail, he's bringing the butt of his rifle across your face.
Cool, cool, cool.
I actually, what would she get accuracy since she's over the barricade?
This is kind of this is a new round. They're both over the barricade.
Okay, that's fair.
So him kind of staying ducked down while he's fist fighting, not really.
Sure. Okay.
But she does get to apply his slates here.
That's a pain in the butt. Okay.
You said you were armed with brass knuckles or something? Or at least, or probably some space age material, but some sort of knuckle duster.
It has a negative D6. The hand-to-hand weapon has an inaccurate. I didn't realize that. It has a 1 difficulty.
What kind of weapon are you swinging?
That's weird.
Heavy AC.
That'd be why.
Oh, because it's heavy. Okay. So it's a big, it's a big honking something you got on your hand.
Yeah.
So-
Large brass knuckles.
Yep.
It says it
Really?
as
Really? She just welded a set of rings to a sledgehammer head?
heavy weapons are designed to be with augmented strength of hard suits in mind to include warhammers, mallets, rams, pikes, and heavy 2-handed assault swords. So mallets on the end of her hands would not be
If it's part of your suit, that may actually be how it's designed.
Mm-hmm.
This is my fist hammer.
All right, hammer hands.
Go to sleep. I already rolled. I got a 4.
Oh.
I'm taking damage, it would seem.
You're attempting to be taking damage.
Yep. Since it's the butt of his rifle, I'm going to say, improvised weapon. I'm going to say just 1 damage from it.
Cool.
All right. Freddy.
All right. Oh, wrong one. All right. So we had some suppression fire.
Yeah.
Had flubs.
He was doing that last round.
Okay.
That was last round, yeah.
Okay.
So one of them has been gunned down, one of them is badly injured, and one of them is untouched. Vika is on the other side of their barricade, basically trying to punch one of them while he pops her in the face with the butt of his rifle.
Alright.
Do you want me to roll like a d2 to see which one she's punching?
The
Oh,
one
yeah.
that's
Yeah, go ahead and roll an even odd.
alright, the one that's punching.
All right,
I
so you
will
were swinging
actually-
you were swinging at the injured one. Just for the record.
I will switch the shotgun to slug, and take a shot at the one that's actually hitting her with the butt of his rifle.
Okay. It's behind the barricade, so he has advantage.
So I'm at disadvantage in this case.
Well, that's right. Yeah, that's how this would work. I got used to the fact that I don't roll any dice when we're out of the mix.
Oh, not great.
So that was a 4 on the d20.
And a 3. So that is a 1.
That is a total of a 1. And the consequence in this case, I gotta remember to start.
Oops,
writing those
Vika.
off beforehand.
Don't give him ideas.
Let's see.
You did take a shot at the one she was fighting.
Consequences, harm. Time, it could take longer. Resources.
Gun could jam.
Yeah, that is
That's
actually
what I
that
was-
falls under the resources one.
Yeah. Considering I had to switch to... I said I was switching to slug, the shell didn't load right.
Collateral. Someone or something other than yourself and your intended target takes harm or injury, or is put in danger. This could be an innocent bystander, an ally, the whole building, or an organization you belong to. Let's see. Position, effect. I'm going to roll even or odd. Even, your gun jams. Odd, you hit Vika. I rolled a 1. How much damage did the shotgun slug do?
2.
Vika, you take 2.
Or
Not
does
as
it
much
work-
for armor.
Yeah, so...
Oh yeah, then would that hit with the butt of the gun even have touched her since it was a 1?
Because of her armor.
Well, it would have touched you, but it would have touched the armor, so yeah, it wouldn't have done any damage.
Okay.
Okay.
If the armor reduced it low enough.
No damage from Fire Emblem.
Just walks further down the pike.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Tiana, what are you doing?
It worked so great the first time. Overwatch.
Okay. Uriah?
I assume that I assume it's like until her next turn she's in Overwatch.
Yes.
So if any, okay.
We have 1 target left or 2?
There are 2 targets left.
2. Okay.
One is fairly badly injured, the one your sister's fighting, and then one is untouched.
How much distance do I have between us and them?
About 20 feet.
Feet. Yes. So I couldn't get into melee this turn, could I?
Only if you
Speed-
rolled a crit. If you rolled a crit, I'd say you could cover the distance and like dive over and slug him or something. Otherwise, you would just get there.
Well, I do have getting somewhere quickly.
That you could use that tag.
Okay.
Basically, you'd be doing what Vika did the first round. Basically,
Gotcha.
like if you scored a 20 or higher, you could run the distance and dive across as part of the movement and hit him.
I'll take that chance.
Okay. And if you just get better than a 10, then you get up to the barricade like she did. If you get less than that, you're out of the open and somebody will shoot you.
Nah, that's fine. Would that accuracy count for this with them being suppressed?
Not being surprised yet. I haven't gone yet.
But if we do the thing where you're doing it until your
well,
next
never
turn.
mind. Tiana was overwatching, not
Mhm.
suppressing.
Oh, yeah,
Right.
that's right.
I misunderstood. So close.
Ah.
What?
19's not bad, though, but
Yeah.
It at least gets you into cover.
yeah, you
That's
get into
true.
cover without getting shot, you know.
So close.
Bullets are hitting the ground by your feet, but
Mm-hmm.
you basically when you get to the barricade, you wind up having to duck down to avoid being shot. You kind of bumping up against it rather than diving over.
Yep.
Melody,
Yes.
you're up.
Yeah, gonna shoot.
All right, injured or uninjured
Uh-huh.
guy.
Let's do uninjured.
All right, so not the one that Vika is fighting.
Not the one that Vika is fighting.
That is good. So you don't have to worry about accidentally shooting Vika.
Now I rolled a 19. Oh wait, do I roll the d6 or no?
Not in this case. No.
Then that'd be a 17.
Okay. 17 is still a hit. How much damage does your weapon do?
2.
2. All right. So he takes 2.
So it says choose the damage type, but it's an
Just
assault
variable.
rifle. So
That'd be
Kinetic.
I
Oh,
believe.
just kinetic, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it could be. It's variable, so it can be. You could say it's a laser gun. You could say it's a. Essentially, in this instance, it's whatever because
yeah. Well, I said it was an assault rifle. I just don't know if I could say it's an explosive assault rifle and do explosive damage or not.
It would
Yeah.
still be kinetic damage.
yeah.
Okay.
It would be the same amount.
Most
of damage
things that are
regardless.
explosive actually has the tag explosive.
Yeah, the trick is the tag really doesn't matter in most cases.
Yeah.
Well, it just says when a signature weapon is acquired, choose its damage type. That's
oh
all.
yeah, you
That's
have to choose
all I
what
was
kind it is.
asking.
Yeah, you just choose.
Okay.
All right,
Kinetic
Jeremy,
and
what are you
kinetic
doing?
is good.
I think instead of suppression, especially since he's last on the initiative order here, Cortev's just gonna focus fire into one of the actually, do I get this? Do I get the sense my allies have kind of got this?
They seem to be doing pretty well.
I think instead, because he has the map readout. Well, he has it on his HUD. So I think he's gonna try to make a break for the infirmary.
Okay, you literally need to go to the hallway that's behind these guys with the guns.
Yes. That's his intention. Is he's going to get somewhere quickly to get up and over.
Okay, give me a roll. Like with Vika and Uriah, if you get a 20 plus, you will have gotten over the barricade. And in your case, into the hallway.
Slip it through.
Yep. Otherwise, you just got up to the barricade. Failures mean you get shot.
20 on the dice. So 22 total.
All right, so you run up, you leap the barricade, dive roll over the barricade. You're up a few more steps, and you're into the hallway.
Cool. I'll be headed. It's a long hallway that goes from the infirmary to like Theta.
It's a long hallway that runs probably the length of the base.
Mm-hmm.
And it branches off here and there. And one branch you would wind up at the infirmary, one branch you would wind up at Lab Theta.
All right. Then I will. Then I'll calm our group. I'll be like, I'm gonna see what's going on over in Theta. You guys think you guys have got this, and I'll scout ahead for other people coming this way.
Splitting the party so early. Well, it's almost 9 o'clock. It's not actually that early, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah.
Early in the
I trust you.
campaign, not early in the session.
Right. I trust my allies implicitly.
Mm-hmm.
That's a horrible idea.
As soon as his back is to us and he's gone, we all just die. Gone.
And
Everyone just starts shooting Vika.
He's living with survivor's guilt for the rest of the campaign.
Yeah, no.
Keep telling you.
Just
Keep
made
telling your
Oromanto again. Great.
Keeps telling y'all's new characters about your old characters. You know, the like 4 things that he knows about any of you.
The way Raven used those mag boots.
The way his sister was so tall, so very, very tall. You seen Charlie Wayne? She was taller than that.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's just running towards Theta.
Vika, you see Cortev run, dive, roll. He's down the hallway, and then you hear him on the comms.
That seems like a horrible idea, but go off, I guess. And back around to the top.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let's try punching somebody again.
All right. Your opponent is trying to step back where he can shoot you this time, as he's realized that smacking you in a helmeted face is not doing any good. So obviously, failure means you get shot.
Oh, buddy.
Wait. Tia is still on Overwatch.
Yep.
All right. Give me that roll.
Gosh darn it. Forgot to have the roll. 21.
Oh, shit.
If no one got me, I know my medic got me.
Yeah.
So you take a swing and you whiff big time, and you just see him smiling, and as that gun barrel just comes up right in your face, and then his head explodes.
Covered in gore. I love my medic. She's tiny, but she's fantastic.
Medics are only allowed to carry sidearms.
It's like, I've only known you for a day.
I'm a healer, but
I mean, technically, that's 2 kills?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody messes with Doc, man.
I had a buddy was a Navy medic, but he spent most of his tour assigned to some Marines. At least until Desert Storm kicked off, then he wound up having to do paperwork. But anyway. And medics are only allowed to carry sidearms. Somehow the Marines in his troop would always have an extra, I forget what the better weapon was, but they'd always have an extra gun, and as soon as they got away from base, hey Doc, you want to hold this for me?
Mm-hmm.
So he wound up as well armed as any of them.
Marines.
And he had a pack of Marines, so.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
You take care of the medic take care of you.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And if you ever shoot anywhere near Doc, that's when that Marine unit decides to use you as an example of what everything on the Geneva Convention becomes a checklist.
Hey, where'd Phil go? There's just a crater where Phil was.
All right. So that was Vika going. All right, Freddy, you're up. What are we doing, Patrick?
Okay. Sorry, I just saw where the Gibson's barbecue in Huntsville was closed, like permanently being closed. I was like, what?
Wow, that's for anybody that lives local. That is alarming.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Breaking news.
I'm sad.
All right.
Gibson's is great.
Now I got to check one
And-
indicator.
I'm actually going to attempt to actually. So we got 2 of them down, and
There is one
still-
left. He looks like he's trying to figure out where to run.
And I'll just straight up tell him, son, I think it's time you lay down arms.
Do you have a trigger that would help you? Give me a D20 roll, and do you have a trigger that would help you with this sort of thing? Intimidation, diplomacy, anything along those lines.
Tragically not, unless. I was looking at. This is actually because how vague Inventor Create is. Invent new approaches to something. Because I don't even know if there is a diplomacy trigger in this one. I'm sure there is.
Well, you can make it
so-
whatever kind of triggers you want. They have several example ones.
Okay.
All right, go ahead and give me a d20 roll. Success means he surrenders. Failure means he runs around. He runs away down the hallway.
He runs towards me.
And I failed.
If he's
He
leaving,
registers
we
what you
distract.
say, but rather than give up, he just tries to get away. So he's sprinting down the hallway.
Rika, look. The bear is running away.
I'd go, but for some
Wait.
reason the universe says I can't yet.
Wouldn't you get a reaction?
No, that's what happens if the roll fails.
Yeah.
Well, I was just saying that he's running away from Vika, and Vika's near him, correct?
She's near him. She was not
So
like
is
right next to
Uriah.
him because she was right next to. Uriah would be.
Uriah would be much closer.
Yeah,
Right.
he would probably be. Well, he's on the other side of the barricade.
That's true.
But I do have a melee weapon.
But yeah, if you wanted to jump the barricade and try to run up behind him and slug him,
Yeah, works for me.
you could certainly try that.
I'll make that attempt.
Go for the ankles!
Pulls out a stun baton. Where did you get that?
Actually,
I found it in the farm. It's a cattle prod.
I mean, y'all played Deus Ex Human Revolution, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
I played
Yeah,
one
because-
of the Deus Ex games.
Yeah. Because ARM is fancy SSC ARM. Basically, he jumps the barricade, ARM opens up, and that thin nano blade just pops out just of the arm. And he's
Oh
just
yeah, the
gonna
one you could
just-
sneak attack with in that game, but couldn't just attack with.
Right.
Yeah. I wish you could just attack with it. But no, yeah, he's attacking with that. So +2 for assault. 18.
All right, how much damage does it do?
Just 2.
2 should be enough.
No, he'd only
Isn't
taken
everything
2
else so far?
before. This one has not
Oh,
been
okay.
critted on.
The one that hasn't been critted on.
They didn't get an energy rifle to the face yet.
Mm-mm-mm.
All right, so he screams. Yeah, he just got stabbed from behind.
Mm-hmm.
What did you stab me?
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Melody, what are you doing?
How many are still up?
Just the one.
There's one, but he has run into the hallway. Uriah
Now
has
we're-
chased after him. So he is out of sight, essentially, from where you're currently. behind
Okay, so I
cover.
can't see him? Okay.
Right. The room you are in is clear.
Okay.
But Deca's character has run down that hallway. One of the baddies has run down that hallway. And Uriah has run down that hallway.
Is there any cams? Like any way to hack if there's any cameras in the area? I know Deca hacked comms.
Give me a roll to see if you can spot any cameras. So if you have like an investigate trigger or an awareness trigger or anything. That...
I have get somewhere quickly, survive, hacker fix, or inventor create. But I rolled an 18.
Okay. You look around, and you notice there is a lack of cameras in this room, which would lead you to believe there's probably not a lot of cameras in the facility.
Okay.
They're doing something shady, maybe.
If you had to guess, if you found a security room down here, they would probably have cameras that were watching the surface.
Okay.
But this is
Nothing
clearly some
inside.
kind of secret base, so maybe they don't want a whole lot of cameras around the secret base.
Okay.
Quickly, we need to document everything that happens at our illegal facility.
Nobody said this facility was illegal. They just didn't
It's a
tell, they just didn't tell you about the facility before they sent you on this mission.
I'm also just making a joke, sir.
All right. That was Melody. Cortev.
Hi. I would assume I'm much faster than this person who ran initially.
Did I go?
Did you blow somebody's head off?
I did. I just
Oh,
didn't-
that was
a
your
non
over-
action.
Was that your
Yeah.
Overwatch? Was that from the previous
Yeah.
round?
Yeah.
That's right, because it went on Vicar. I'm sorry. Then yeah, I skipped you. I was thinking about that as your action.
No,
I'm
it's
sorry.
okay. It's okay. It's okay.
What you gonna do?
I'm gonna try and shoot him.
Let's see.
I don't know if I assume I take a penalty for that.
Give me a roll. He's already, he was already run down the hallway. So you'd have to run over where you could see down the hallway and then take the shot.
Okay. Which I'll probably do. 7. Yeah, I know.
Okay, yeah, you don't get out from around your cover and then around their cover, and then you don't make the distance fast enough. All right, Cortev, now it's your go.
Sorry,
right,
sorry. I was just wait. I was like, wait.
Oh no. If I skip one of you, by all means, let me know.
You're good.
No, I think he's just gonna keep running towards. Is there? Do I know there's a runner behind me? I don't think anyone said anything.
Well, the guy screamed when he got stabbed. You might have heard that.
Yeah, you'd have heard that.
Yeah, but that
and
might
then you
maybe
glance
some-
back and you see him kind of standing there going, ah, and your
Okay.
eye is like right behind you.
Oh well. You're
So-
right.
There's a
Back there.
sword coming out of his arm.
You probably
Okay.
don't know that whether he was running away from Uriah or if he was chasing you. That's up in the air.
That's fair. I'm faster than him, so if he's chasing me, I'm just gonna keep going where I'm going.
All right,
Or at
you
least
keep-
Cortev's willing to bet he's faster than him, and will boot scoot it. The key to moving fast: comfortable shoes, and he'll keep going. He'll keep moving towards Theta.
Okay.
And every now and again stopping. If there's enemies, stopping for cover. But I don't think there's any enemies at the moment. At least
Not where you're
in
right now.
this-
You're not seeing any right now.
Okay. Cool.
All right, so back out in the Bay Area. Vika, you just saw your brother run after that guy, and you heard a scream. It was not a scream that cut off quickly, though, so that guy's probably still up.
Sloppy.
And when one hit.
Sloppy.
So you can get over there and try a punch
Okay.
as well, right?
Yeah, you're already on the side of the barricade, so
Cool.
assuming you succeed on the roll, you can get there.
The dice giveth, the dice taketh away. The
Yeah.
dice kind of cheese me off.
I know I've rolled a 20 once, and it's been single digits for the rest of the night.
You're minus.
Guys, we all
You did
know
minus
that-
the D6.
Yes, because it's inaccurate.
Yeah, her weapon is inaccurate.
We all
it's
know
a
that
heavy.
Roll20 dice does not love us.
It loves you and
Apparently
wants you
it
to have an
loves
interesting
Overwatch.
story.
No, that was my vampire dice, but you're up there.
They're in timeout to the next vampire game.
They are.
So next season, so next year, right?
No.
Enough politics for a game or two.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I don't want to be in charge of shit.
I could potentially be talked into running something else in the World of Darkness. Like
Don't
classic
say
Hunter.
that.
Like classic Hunter, maybe, but
As long as we don't have to kill our own characters.
the Hunter game would be a prequel.
That's fair.
Of course, Trinity could also be interesting. There's a new version of that out. All right,
Anyway,
but let's focus on
with
this
that.
game. It's way too early to be planning second season. Or next.
Yeah.
We're only in episode 2.
If we started the list now, God knows how many we'd have. All right, we got a game with 30. We got a list of 30 games. We got to trim down.
Yeah.
Or I just give y'all a month to think about it, All right, so Vika, you run up and you try to
Gotta
slug
keep
the guy.
these things calibrated.
You miss. You kind of get in Uriah's way. This guy manages to get a few steps ahead of you.
Yes.
Freddy.
Kick his ass.
All right, I start chasing down the group. Because everybody seems to be running after this guy now.
Well, it is the hallway y'all needed to go down.
Meek is holding back after the missed punch.
All right.
Punch.
All right, are you gonna try to get around the corner and take a shot? With two of your buddies in the way.
I'm going to actually... Like, son, you can keep running or you can surrender. Those are your options. Still giving him the surrender
Finger
and
waggling.
live.
All right, give
The
me your roll.
surrender and live. See if...
Have you not been sufficiently stabbed yet?
13.
He's looking at these two mad twins that are chasing him. Okay, one's the size of a small bus, and the other one's got blades growing out of him. And then Freddy's just back there sounding patient. Son, you know, you can still give up. And he drops his gun and throws his hands up.
Wise decision. Wise decision.
Say the second he does, the blade retracts, and then Uriah just decks him in the gut. It's like, that's for hitting my sister.
You can't do that to everyone. Come on, let's go look for explosives.
And to which I actually go, yeah, I had that coming. I shot too close.
I'm gonna get to you later.
I just crawls
I know,
over the
I'm
barricade.
No, I'm saying since you didn't say, you said you ducked someone in the stomach.
Oh,
so I
the
just
other
took
guy.
that as me.
No, he decked the dude he stabbed. Just like, "Gah."
I don't think that
I
guy
don't
hit your
know how-
sister, though. I think your sister... Well, not your sister. Tiana, I think, took out the guy that hit your sister.
Yeah.
He doesn't know.
Yeah,
He was ducked behind the cover.
this is the only one left.
Oh, fair enough.
And I don't know
They
how
all
tall
look the
the
same.
cover is, but it's a 4'11" girl crawling over this cover.
Yeah.
You could go around it, sweetie.
I don't know. Like, is there a way to go around it, or is it?
Yeah,
Only
it's
you
just
have
in
to
like
crawl.
big metal shipping containers, you know, that are like
You
chest
just
high.
sidestep it.
Oh, okay. Yep.
You know.
Mm-mm.
They didn't block the hallway off. They just gave themselves some
okay.
cover in front of it.
My bad. I misunderstood then.
No, it's not. a problem.
Tiana just likes to be tall.
Yeah.
All right, so everybody's in the hallway at this point with your now prisoner.
Vika was heading back to the hangar to look for explosives, but you can do what you need to in the way.
Okay, that's fine. What explosive? What kind of explosive are you looking for?
Any explosives.
Like
She
a
has,
booby trap or something.
She
All
has blow up
explosives.
something.
You find some flashbangs on the downed soldiers.
Nice.
I think they specifically don't want this place to blow up.
You never know when you might need something to go boom.
Yeah, but it's not this.
So they
There,
had,
you
let's
get like
see.
electromagnetic blowing up stuff. It doesn't have to all be fireball.
So there is a fun thing where we might be able to acquire stuff.
Well, yeah, when we get to the merchant group later.
Maybe.
It holds a thermite charge. I mean, I've
Or
got this.
we can loot our enemies.
Anyway, if you search the captured and or dead troops,
Yeah.
you get 5 flashbangs.
Cool.
They were each armed with 2.
What were
And,
their,
you know, one
what
of
were
them
their
got you.
weapons?
What was that car?
What were their weapons?
Assault rifles.
And I actually ask him, well, now that you've surrendered, mind telling us what your actual objective was here? See.
I'm infantryman Ab 10. My serial number is, and he routes off serial number.
The blade comes out of Uriah's arm again.
According to the Concords, that is all I'm required to give you.
And the Concords, this is sort of this world's version of the Geneva Convention.
Basically, yes.
Because this is like, what, the 3rd decades-long war these two people have fought?
Yeah, within a century, so...
Yeah.
There's been a lot of very nasty things that have gone on between these two peoples.
War crimes.
What, you said his guy's name was what?
ABTIN.
ABTIN infantry, and he described him.
Abton.
And he described his like rank as infantrymen more.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
When she picks up the flashbangs, Veek is also grabbing one of the assault rifles just out of grumpiness that her fist didn't hit.
This is now mine.
This isn't the broom. They're now mine.
Broom in one hand, assault rifle in the other.
Someone's gonna put a mag clip onto the broom so she can put it on her back.
Yeah, she's probably taken one of like the straps from the spare assault rifles and just put it on the broom.
No. She attaches the broom to the underside of the assault rifle.
Why do you have a sight on the broom?
Uses it as a bayonet.
Shoot, swat grenades out of the air, shoot.
Clean that spider web up there.
She has a tactical broom.
A tactical broom.
No, tactical. Not tactical.
Meanwhile, while they're doing searches
and rails and all,
and questioning and or threatening prisoners of war, Cortev, you're getting closer to Lab Theta. You can hear some commotion going on up ahead.
Okay.
Basically around the corner from you.
So over
about here's where I would find cover and wait.
Gonna comment.
Yeah. I'll tell them further down the hall. I don't know what's taking you guys, but hey.
You hear people. You hear people around the corner from you talking. It sounds like a lieutenant talking to some kind of specialist. He's telling the guy now, be careful. You are aware we want to take these people alive.
Mm.
And a rather put upon sounding man. He's talking about, yes, I've been doing demolitions a long time. I know how much I need to knock this garbage they've piled up down.
Found the demolition.
It's not gonna blow the entire room up.
I think he's full of shit.
So clearly they do have some kind of demolitions expert with it.
Yep.
Or specialist with it.
These
are not the only people. You hear other people moving around and doing stuff, but
yeah, but I assume they're like setting up the demolitionists stuff. I don't know for sure, but that's just the guess I make.
And now they do have somebody on watch.
Yeah.
And you did say you were trying to. Why am I picking up a dice? I don't roll with this first. Have it. So give me a roll to see if you stay out of sight.
Okay, cool.
You can look and see if there's any kind of triggers.
I could. Okay, not necessarily stealth. Okay, get somewhere quickly. Specifically says not necessarily stealth.
Yeah, getting somewhere quickly, getting somewhere quietly, and unseen.
Yeah,
two different things.
That's a 5.
So you're listening. You're creeping around. You're listening, and you started walking slow when you were listening. So you're not quite ducked down.
Sure.
When an infantryman glances around the corner and spots you.
I'm literally get the images of him like trying to sneakily stick up and listen. while standing perfectly in the middle of the hallway.
Stealth is not his strong suit.
So this guy spots you, levels his weapon, and calls out the people behind him.
I've been had.
And that's what we're gonna call it.
Well, it's 9:19. We would normally wrap up at 9:30. But I
And it
do
would
like
be-
me a cliffhanger.
And it would be a whole other sequence of fights. So
You do like you a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
I do like me a cliffhanger.
Just ends with Cortav going, shit, I've been had.
So yeah,
Yeah, so
we will cut here then.
yeah, we
Tune
would
in
end up
next
in
week to
more
see if he
combat.
gets shot in the face. Same Lancer time, same Lancer channel.
This is very Deca character on brand of the two.
Oh yeah.
That's true. That's true. Deca does
Likes
often
to
give
feel
me
tall.
good. Does often give me good cliffhangers for some reason. Well, hope y'all had fun. I enjoyed this. The narrative mode works differently.
Yep.
It kind of reminds me of Powered by the Apocalypse a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Like that same feel, same genre. You know, it's not the same rule set or anything, but
Yeah, they've gone. One thing I do like about it, there's a very distinctive difference between the mechs and the human interactions.
Mhm.
Yes.
Oh,
in
yeah.
the world.
I do like that. That makes everything feel unique.
Mhm.
And it doesn't feel so crunchy.
Oh
Yeah, this one's
Lord,
much simpler.
I still have this old book. It's the old Palladium Robotech RPG, where you built it like a Palladium character, and it's Robotech Macross, where congratulations, you know that guy you spent 3 hours making? He's now dust.
that's anything with mega damage. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Palladium is not a bad system. It's just poorly organized and hard to find stuff in the book.
Yeah.
Though I am about to be in a Palladium fantasy game. Another week or two? I forget exactly when we're starting. February something. Anyway, hope y'all had fun playing this game. I had fun with it. Hope the folks that came by enjoy it. Hope anybody that comes by and watches or listens later enjoys it. I hope you'll join us again in 2 weeks.
Yep.
Where we will be wrapping up the first mission.
And then
if things
we
go
might
well,
actually
you'll extract these people and then have to try to get them back home.
And then,
Oh, we have an
Definitely.
APC now.
yep.
Yeah, you at least got something to carry them in.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on to my back, adventure!
So until
Cling
next
tenaciously
time,
to the back of my mech.
that's not how that quote goes.
I know.
So anyway, we will see y'all next time. Everybody wait.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Hey.